Hi guys, this is Big Caesar from Big Caesar Minis, and I'm just got to do an update of what I've been working on recently, and show off some of the stuff that I've painted. So up first we have Asteroth the Grim. There was a fantastic tutorial recently on beastofwar.com from a man. Very good tutorial, and I went ahead and painted mine. He's going to stand up by himself with my fingers out of the way, and I just really like the model. I think it's great expression. I wanted the wings, everybody else paints them really black. I wanted them to be red. Just really get that sort of blood angel feel through, and I've highlighted the sort of muscled armor, because the way it's done, it's like strands and it looks like muscle fiber. So I've highlighted it so it looks almost organic. And then the wings, I've just gone and highlighted all the individual feathers, and it's not really showing up on camera, but I've freehanded some veins on there from the feathers. You can see it on the large one there, but it's not really coming up on the small ones, but oh well. And there he is, there's his shoulder pad, and this shoulder pad as well, which I really like. See if I can get a better focus on for you. So, no, there we go. Lots of little skulls all lined up on his shoulder pad. And then for the text, I didn't want bright cloth with like old parchment, so I've washed it right down, freehand a bit of text on there, and a big A for Asteroth, as if it's telling his story. And that's it really for Asteroth the Grim. And that'll be this tripod falling over. So yeah, very professional, I know, but hey, I'm not a cameraman. I'm a painter and a cook. So this is something else I've been working on. This is a Wood Elf Glade Guard champion for my fiance's Wood Elf army, and I've just really wanted to, I really like the harlequin pattern, so I've done that on some of the fabric. And I saw a really nice harlequined wood elf on Daka. I can't remember who did it, but whoever it was a good inspiration. And I just sort of freehand some leaves onto the cloak and get a bit of a Celtic influence with some sort of spiral patterns on the hood and on the cloak. And it's obviously a conversion because it's fighting with two spears, which I quite like. And then I've just got it on a nice wooden base, which was a bit of an old stick that I cut off and just flocked it up, and nice little bit of natural piece of wood, not painted. I like to use natural stuff on bases because nature imitates nature, if you see what I mean. It's just on a smaller scale, but it looks real because it is real. You know, it's wood. It's a small branch, so that's what I've been working on. And I'll do a video at some point with some of the stuff that I've picked up recently for basing. Basically because I want to show what stuff you can just find lying around that works really well on miniature bases. And that's it for my wood elf. And then I got this dark elf sorceress, the fine cast one, and I've converted her into a wood elf spell singer, and she's one of the new fine cast range. And I've tried to get a bit of source lighting onto her hair from the glowing orb, and giving her nice green eyes like she's channeling. The best thing about fine cast is the weight of it, to be honest with you. I couldn't do this with a metal miniature because she's balanced on top of a single plastic twig from Dryad box set, and then the whole base is stuff from bits from the Wood Elf box, and it's just, it wouldn't be possible with a metal miniature. But because of how light fine cast is, I'm pretty happy with the way it's turned out. And my fiancée is a redhead, so she likes her army to have red hair, and she's big into nature, so that's really the inspiration for that. Something else I've been working on is Lilith Hesperax. This is the fine cast version, and got that gem painted up there. I watched a really good tutorial on painting gems, and just finished it with a bit of varnish just to give it a little shine. I love this miniature. I love the pose. I love how it looks like she's really in the middle of combat. Just really, really good miniature. Although saying that, I can't see that there'll be much armor protection from a thong, but we all know fighting in the 41st millennium is easy in a thong, and who knows what the Space Marines have under their armor. So there we go. And just really great miniature. I'm going to get a unit of witches to go with her, and just maybe start building up a small dark elf force. This is actually also my fiancee's miniature that I've painted for her. She's starting to collect a few bits and pieces as well, but she's not really into the painting side of it, so I've been painting stuff up, and I'm just really happy with the way that's come out. Don't know about this, guys, to be honest with you. Leave me your feedback. Drop me a wee comment below if you would. This is my first attempt at moulding or sculpting green stuff. I've used it before several times for filling in gaps, obviously, but never actually moulded anything from it myself. I got this old, I think it's whatever the one before, Battle of McCrag, Space Marine from my bits box, and I just went for it and started sculpting up like a death guard. So I've put this boil coming out of his armor, like the armor's becoming living. The purity seal has been filthy and black from before when it was a Space Marine. It's now corroded and stuff, and there's another boil there. I did a fly's eye and the symbol of Nurgle on his shoulder pad. This horn, that's made out of green stuff as well, and this big fly symbol on his shoulder pad. And then I didn't have a backpack for him, so I made him one, and I wanted it to look like a carapace of a cockroach or an insect, so that's sort of what I based it from. And then I've got a wee bit of tubing in there, and it wouldn't be 40k without skulls and everything, so I stuck a few skulls on too. I don't know, guys, I think it's okay for a first attempt, but not sure quite if it looks, I think it looks okay, you know, but it's not the best sculpting in the world, certainly, but it was my first attempt, so I'm going to keep trying out bits and pieces and doing a bit of conversion and stuff, and practice makes perfect, and I'll keep working away at doing a bit of green stuff sculpting and see what I can come out with. There's some great guys out there, so I've been watching a lot of tutorials and stuff, so let me know what you think of my little death guard. And sorry if I'm rambling on a wee bit. This is my dark elf Marathi that I have painted up. And really like her. I wasn't too sure on the model originally. I thought it was a bit cartoony, but I do like it, and I just really like, I think the Pegasus is very good, the pose and the way it's sculpted. She's still a wee bit cartoony, but at the same time I'm quite happy with that in Warhammer Fantasy, because they're not the most realistic of models, you know, they wouldn't be as in terms of proportions and everything else, they wouldn't be quite as good as stuff like certainly Infinity, or any of the bolt action stuff, and the true scale stuff, which is, you know, really detailed, really nice, the proportions are fine. Warhammer's a bit more what's the word, caricaturesque, I suppose. So obviously I haven't done a base for her. I'm actually going to take this off this base, because I'm going to do a scenic base for her, where I don't know what I'm going to do for her yet quite, but I definitely want to do something for her a bit more than just the generic basing. So I'm going to take her off here actually, and stick her on something else and do a nice scenic base for her. That's it for really what I've been painting recently. The only other thing I've got is I've started playing a little bit of Hordes. So I've got myself a Carnivian, and I actually got the Legion of Everblight starter box. So this is just base coated, ready painted, and I've got all the gaps filled in and stuff, which, to be fair, there was quite a lot of gaps in this model when I put it together. Privateer press stuff, I think it's great detail, but I would definitely say there's a bit more work on the models, in terms of, even here when I've just need to sand it, I might need to sand that down again, just blend that in. In terms of, there's a lot of gaps. When I did my Diatrol Mauler Blitzer Bomber kit, there's a lot of gaps in that too, and I had to use a fair bit of green stuff. So that's the Carnivian you get, and that's Lilith. Again, she's just base coated. really like the pose, love the bow. There's a lot of detail on a very small miniature for this one, so I'm going to take my time and really do that up. And that's sort of what I'm going to be working over the next few weeks is my Legion of Everblight stuff. And obviously, if you've been following the channel, I've been working away on Tumakan on the Toe Dragon, which is something I've been working on, and I've just taken a wee rest from that for a while, and just to sort of gather my thoughts on it and what I'm going to do with it next, and how I'm going to finish it off and work on some other stuff. And these, you get 4 of these little shredders in the box, which are like a light war beast. And so I played my first game of Hordes, and I lost. I lost quite badly. My Warlock got absolutely obliterated by the Carnivian, and my fiance, I was playing with my fiance actually, and she cursed my Diatrol, so I couldn't. She used a spell on the Diatrol, so I couldn't transfer the damage across, which was bad. But anyway, so I am going to go now and crack on with a few bits and pieces. So you take care, guys. Thanks very much for watching my videos. Please feel free to leave comments, good or bad, and let me know, what you think of the videos and what I can improve upon, and anything else. All feedback's good feedback. So thank you for anyone who subscribed, and thanks for watching. Bye now.